Camera controls back to the top. And we see Sunkiss at the bottom, Assassin in the top left, and Eve just kind of hanging around the middle of the right.
Okay, that's safe for now.
Yep.
He wants to get some power-ups, and now's a good chance.
Well, he got plenty of bombs. That's not a bad thing, though.
It's not, but, you know, it's better that you get them rather than anyone else gets them, more importantly. But, you know, you do have to find some other power-ups, too, if you want to survive.
Meanwhile, Assassin just kind of gets to sit on the corner of the map themselves and just grab as many power-ups as they can.
Cat draw has always been a thing for this. In fact, I'm surprised, if anything, we had a Door Gods, we didn't have a Draw Gods. That seems more appropriate.
A Draw Gods? Well, we already have Bomb, to be fair, so...
We do. We only need one Phasma mode, and even then, I'd rather have Proton Glitch.
Assassin picks up remote bombs. Eve goes in on the offense with him. Clay just stays off to the side, trying to get more power-ups. No one's been hurt yet, though. Everyone playing a safe power-up grabbing game.
So, if Draw doesn't win, or anyone else, then does Freebie just win?
As tempting as that is, I don't think I'll be a dick. I think I'd rather... Because for all I know, it could end up that all the freebies move on, which would be a little weird.
The final match is the intense three-man match of Freebie versus Freebie versus Freebie.
Maybe if we ever do like a actual joke tournament, or we just kind of mess with the rules as much as we can.
So it would be like a Misfortune Cookie, but a Misfortune Baz, which is just called Baz.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, geez. Assassin stuck up there, and...
That got rid of a lot of power-ups of his, unfortunately.
Indeed. So it looks like Clay has the advantage in terms of health, but in terms of power-ups, who has the lead so far, you think, in this particular match?
Based off of power-ups, I'd actually give it to Assassin right now. Although that was just a bad play on their behalf. But now that all the soft blocks are gone, they should be in a better position.
Now there's still a few more left. Very few, but who knows? You can get something really good out of those blocks.
No, they're not getting enough time.
Remaining of those blocks. Oh, and we're in hurry mode, so those last blocks are gone already.
Well, they're not really gone. They've just become solid.
Oh, Assassin goes in the offense. Does a lot of damage to Clay. Clay knocked down to 20%. Oh, and then Eve goes aggressive and kills him off. We're back down to Assassin Eve again. Assassin has line and remote, but sadly not infinite, so not too many bombs to go with, though. 8 should do a good job, though. Unless, oh, no.
Especially in these tight quarters.
A little close right now. This might end up just going down to draw, or whoever gets crushed first at this point.
Right. Well, Eve is... I'm not sure who's in the worst position. Assassin or Eve. And Assassin goes out, and Eve wins again, which means Eve advances, I believe.
Eve clean sweeps them. Good job, Eve. You move on.
Good job, indeed.
All right, we're going to go take a small break, but I need the following 4 players for the next round. I need Halo Master 117, JDK Live, and TARDIS 10SS, because Freebie is in your round.
Do you want to run an actual commercial, John, and then we'll do the sponsor when you get back? All right.
I'm going to run an actual commercial. I'll give you a chat, too, so I can see that.
To be fair, they're all actual commercials. And before you go, Antipode Bomb just subbed.
Antipode Bomb, thank you for subbing. Here's your kabooms.
Kaboom! Kaboom!
Fireworks just for you.
You put up a good effort, Clay. You'll always be wild card in everyone's hearts.
That was a close draw. All right, we're going to go to break, and I'm going to get the next match set up here.
So how many of these did you actually make, Skitch?
I should have after these next few. I currently have, I think, 8.
It's fantastic.
And I got a few more that I'm working on.
Oh, you
These are a
mentioned
little
this
bit
one to
shorter.
me earlier.
Yes.
Hey guys, are ads running?
I wouldn't know.
Yes, they are.
I just have the chat open.
Okay, cool. Because it just said I must have double tapped it then. That was a mistake. Okay.
I should probably open the stream, but even then, I have the screen share, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm still writing a few of these remaining commercials. So.
The Amazer, John doesn't really have a stream schedule per se. It's more likely 2 times a week, though, is the best you can expect. When those 2 nights will be, kind of random. So that's as good of an answer as you can get. And this was the second one of the week. Unless you count Sunday, which I guess then would be the first one. It's always nice to see you, Clay.
Thanks for showing up, Clay.
Some people are saying they're not getting ads. But then again, ads could be regional. You gotta remember that. Freebie just means that there's no one there for the 4th slot. That just means you get to fight 3 people instead of 4. That is correct, Nero GX. They are the only 2 people to advance so far, except for Draw. Draw will advance. Draw's in every round, basically. Unfortunately, there's probably not going to be any other Bomberman games chat, though, because Hudson doesn't exist anymore. Well, I think they do, but they just make cell phone games now. The company doesn't exist. I think the people are, though, right?
Yeah, to confirm, Hudson Soft was bought out by Konami, and Konami turned them into a mobile game developer.
Although, technically, Bomberman Act Zero is a Konami game, so that's probably the last game they actually made, other than the online games for the Xbox. The arcade.
The online ones are the right ones, I believe.
They're pretty good games. You did the tournament in one of those, I believe.
Yeah, we did Bomberman Online Battlefest.
That tournament could have gone a lot better had everyone, you know,
Played
Played
Bomberman.
Bomberman.
I know, that was a bit of a gong show. And by a bit, I mean completely.
Hey, you and the people in the final round put up good fights.
Got another one
That
sent
was
to you,
better.
Joker.
All right, just to reiterate, we need Halo Master 117, JDK Live, and TARDIS 10SS.
Skitch, do you want to run another sponsorship since we're waiting for these people to join? We're back from ads, right?
Yep.
Okay, then yeah, Skitch.
Vascular award product Act for Cats. I'm not a Proton John, but I do play one on cable access TV. As you know, cats don't understand English because they only speak Japanese, as shown by those weird cartoons my kids play for me when I'm trying to sleep. That's why I use ACT for cats. ACT stands for Aromatic Cat Taunter. If we want to give your cat a good insult, simply plug in the ACT, turn it on, and input the 13-digit taunt code that comes packed in with the instructions. The act will emit an odor that only your cat will smell and tell them how much of a bastard they are. The best part is, the cat attempts to deactivate the act, it simply detonates, removing it and any witnesses from the scene. I used to have a hard time making sure my cats knew how much of an asshole they are. Now, I simply turn on act and it takes care of the rest. Thank you, Bazco. Apparently, my audio interface fluctuated a little bit there.
Yeah, I noticed you went a little bit robot-y.
Yeah.
It's not robot-y. That's not what it is, but that doesn't, I mean, when did it start fluctuating like that?
Right as you started?
And then it fixed itself when you started getting into it.
And it ruined that means it covered the best part of that joke. Oh well.
Is Bazco real?
Yes, of course it is.
Yeah,
You've just never heard of it.
just like Baz. Well, they do have explosives like Acme.
Yes, they do. Like, and they also have devices that insult your cats for you using smells.
All right, we got our first player, Halo Master. We're still missing JDK Live and TARDIS 10.
So if no one shows up, does he just automatically advance?
And they have to.
Or does the freebie go on in that case?
Well, I mean, he's already in the match, so it's not fair if freebie moves on.
Yeah, I'll restate the opening portion of that commercial just to make sure that it's.
Well, now hold on, because freebie has just as much of a fighting chance as anyone else in this tournament.
Let's see here. Yeah. But it's like the opening of that was more kind of infomercial, like where it's like, I'm not a Proton John, but I do play one on cable access TV.
I'm glad that someone's playing me on cable access TV.
That's right. As you know, cats don't understand English because they only speak Japanese. I show by those weird cartoons my kids play for me when I'm trying to sleep. And that's why I use ACT for cats.
For those having problems joining, that'd be JDK Live and TARDIS 10. Oh, yep, there we go. It's in player matches. TARDIS just figured it out.
Yes, he's in the tourney. He's also in the chat, Melissa Angel.
We are still missing JDK Live, though. Clay is back in. And Lee. Oh, Clay's probably just playing some warm-up matches. Is JDK even in the chat right now?
If not, we're just gonna have to do a one-on-one.
JDK is in the chat. I see him.
Give him like 2 minutes to join then. He is there, so he does know.
Let's make sure slow is off just in case. JDK is a regular, so I'm a little surprised that they're not in the match right now. JDK, I gotta give you 2 more minutes, so once the clock says 7:27 on my side, I've gotta DQ you.
Not seeing his name pop up. But he is in the chat, it does say that.
There's a Basco oil company. Incidentally, that's the only product that Basco doesn't make for us in this game.
Toby Canuck 80. Oh, Thule Canuck 87. Sorry about that.
Thule Canuck
subbed.
87. Thanks for subbing. Here's your eggs. Or sorry, your bombs for today.
That one egg bomb Proton from Paper Mario. Make that with, I believe, a fire flower and an egg. Egg bomb.
All right, can anyone confirm they haven't seen JDK say anything in the chat?
I've been looking. I haven't seen anything.
JDK, post in the chat, otherwise I gotta DQ you.
Are you doing countdown?
Yep. You got 30 seconds. And I'm gonna give him a little leeway because I know that the delay is of roughly 30 seconds, so I'm gonna start.
More like a minute.
It's more of a minute delay now?
Okay, I don't know.
I'm gonna give him 30.
I mean, like, you have to count 30 seconds, so it already takes like 10 seconds, so
Alright,
it's
so
about
yeah.
a minute.
Either way, the timer's starting now.
Actually, it's kind of better that there's an actual Basco company, though not the one I'm talking about.
Well, there is also Bosco, which I believe makes chocolate syrup, I believe. Which is kind of a similar name.
Yeah, looks like we don't have a JDK. JDK, I'm sorry, you've been DQ'd.
So this is a one-on-one match, eh?
This is a 1v1. And I'm almost expecting as soon as I hit the start button, he'll just either pop up in the game or pop up in the chat.
Well, if he says that in the chat, are we just going to restart the match in that case?
Maxty confirms that JDK Live hasn't said anything for 10 minutes, so...
Sorry. We waited.
Alright. Halo Master and TARDIS 10. Let's get ready to rumble. Double freebie match going on right now.
Those freebies might be able to gang up on the others and close off this match quicker than possible.
Is it really 2 freebies, or is it freebie and draw, though?
Well, it's 2 freebies and draw.
Someone brought up I should have lowered the time limit. I should have done that.
You should have, but...
Yeah, it's too late. We're in the match.
Dan is still away, so if it gets to his match, then...
He's going to be gone too.
Disqualified. Yep. He's...
Ooh, what is going on here?
What is happening? Oh, it just says ready?
Yeah.
I think the game's not really sure if it's ready or not. That's why there's a question mark at the end. Oh, wait, nope, there it goes.
That was a really slow one. Wow. And with the ceremonial lighting of me on fire, the round begins. We got a 1v1 here. Halo Master 117 and TARDIS 10, Secret Service.
I find it hilarious, though, that the ceremonial bombing always is in the shape of a cross. So it's even more ceremonial.
Symbolic, even. Now, in this, it looks like they're kind of starting off by being a little bit more closer and aggressive than we've seen some of the other matches.
This is basically going to be a power match because it's where we get the powers fastest.
Right. You pretty much
really hurt himself there. That was bad decision. Considering he had the Pierce is very useful. I would argue it's better than the remote if there's 2 people.
Because you just need to clear up so much more to get yourself.
There's mostly going to be blocks if you're playing with 2 people, so I'd rather have the Pierce than the remote. Maybe not for pressure rounds, because if you can trap people with those blocks, that is very useful. Something like Halo Master's got this, though. He does have full health at the moment, and there's only 2 people. TARDIS is kind of staying still. It looks like sitting there in the corner, playing it very safe, which is a little bit weird for only 2 people. And it looks like Halo Master also picked up the bomb walkthrough. And so did TARDIS. Apparently there's a very rare chance of 2 of them dropping. You don't really see that often.
So we got ourselves. So let's see, we're still. Oh, everything's cleared off the map. We're in hurry mode. So this is pretty much just going to be basically Halo Master should probably just be taking on his advantage with his lead and just sort of.
Well, if anything, if I were Halo Master, what I would have done is with the couple blocks that were left, I wouldn't have tried to destroy them, but try and lock the opponent into a point that they just can't move.
Right. So at this point, especially with the health differential, this should be an easy match unless Halo Master makes a horrible mistake either with the bombs or with the blocks to the phone.
It looks like our first match is
really? No,
wow.
Man, it is. It actually is.
That was disappointing finish for Halo Master there.
Especially with that health difference. Man.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is just very disappointing. Sometimes if you have to take a hit, sometimes if you have the health and you can tank it, it's better to, instead of just stand there, just run out of the explosion. Or if you really need to, you could always just, you know, guard by holding down the left stick.
But we'll see how round 2 of this match goes right now with this 1v1. They both seem to start off in the corners. I'm off in God knows where.
Hopefully you don't spawn next to someone, because that would be bad. that can happen.
Even with this few people.
Yeah, because it's set to random. So there's 8 slots that you could spawn in, and if there's no blocks there, you'll start next to them, because the blocks are all randomized. Which I like that the blocks are randomized, but that does create a problem in this kind of scenario, which is a very rare scenario as is.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like TARDIS already has access to the bomb line.
Yep.
And that is true, he picked it up.
And Halo has an overheal.
So basically now we're seeing that it looks like Halo Master is just trying to get close to TARDIS quickly, or at least clear some blocks near TARDIS, but I'm not sure what they're going to do in terms of actually getting into a bit of a scuffle. They're playing a little bit defensively at the moment, at the very least.
Is there any particular reason why John's Bomberman has boobs? Because boobs. You answered that question yourself. Good job.
Yes.
It was basically, this is one of the few games you're allowed to choose a female Bomberman, so I just did it because it was an option.
There's sort of boob physics in this game.
That's not why, but...
Well, no, there is. I wasn't saying that was why.
Okay, looks like Halo Master...
Just kind of screwed himself over because he blew up the bomb line. That is not a very smart move.
Yeah, I was going to say, because he had piercing, and that was kind of a poor use of that.
I mean, I think he already had that, but
he already does. He already did. He has indeed been using it, so...
However, if he does have it and he gets hit, then that just means it stacks. So that's actually better for him to take it than rather destroy it.
There's very few power. Oh, there's an infinite.
There's also an infinite right there. He better hurry up if he wants that.
Both players not really going for it. There you go. Halo gets it.
Halo gets it, so now we have the infinite lines with piercing.
The piercing doesn't really matter at this point.
No, but it does help clear out the rest of the blocks quickly if he wants to. Looks like he's just going to destroy some of the power-ups.
Really try to destroy the entire map, which is a good strategy if you think about it.
Yeah, it gets rid of the power-up potential. It gets rid of any hiding spots. It allows them to take advantage of their piercing.
There's also a lot of flame power-ups dropping.
Yeah. So, grabbing the flame power-ups and then just going. And looks like Halo Master is going to be entering in hurry with the advantage again. Hopefully, it is not squandered this time.
That infinite line piercing at the very beginning is a very dangerous combination, especially with that much firepower.
Absolutely.
Ooh, TARDIS running away. Is it enough? No. TARDIS takes a number of hits, down to 25% health. Halo Master going to 70 with it.
Now, at this point, I'm going to assume that TARDIS is going to have to just try to avoid getting hit and lead Halo Master to making another mistake like last round.
No one wins. Joel's going to be advancing, unfortunately.
That was a ballsy move there by TARDIS, going in for that attack.
Sad thing is it almost worked. Hey, TARDIS gets wrecked.
Yeah, that's... Moving too much when the infinite lines blow off does not lend itself to successful tactics there.
The Wii train didn't really work that well though when it happened. It was an interesting tactic, but it ended up being more
I
of a
think it got
hindrance
them
than
1
anything.
point. It did get them 1 point, but they didn't. I think that was their only point.
No, I actually, from what I remember, I don't think they had any points. We have the spreadsheet for that though, if we could even remember what night that was.
There's a spreadsheet that literally just marks off all the Baz nights, so.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like finding out when the Wii thing even was.
I think whoever, I don't know if it was Sond or if it was someone else, or Sond DST or someone else. But
thought there
one of
were
the
2 or
spreadsheets
3.
literally marks off like hashtag Wii, so.
Oh.
John, are you actually Johnny Storm? No. I'm not that
Do you
extreme.
wish you were?
I'm not that extreme.
What if you were?
I'd be
What
okay
if
with
you
that.
were? Okay. I just want to make
Would you
sure.
rather be Johnny Bravo?
No. No one respects Johnny Bravo.
Fair point.
That is true. That is the unfortunate. Statement of life that Johnny Bravo makes. Now, speaking about unfortunate statements, it seems like there's not that many power-ups early on for these two to play with.
Halo's actually not doing much. He's just kind of
there's an
standing
infinite
there.
over there on Halo.
There is. He could easily get it, but he seems to, for some reason, be sitting there.
Either there's a lag or idling. Maybe he's
There's an
getting
infinite
a
on both sides. This would be really interesting, really fast.
Wow. Those two infinites definitely equalize things.
Nope, now
and-
he's moving. Better hurry up if he wants to get that infinite. Otherwise, TARDIS might have to explode it or grab it for himself, so that way he's got insurance.
I'm really
Yeah.
not sure what Halo's doing.
He's making very poor decisions.
This
is what
could
he's doing,
be a
unfortunately.
lag out. I don't know.
Possibly.
Looks like he's kind of jumping around, doesn't it?
We'll see if TARDIS picks up those power-ups. That means that's not a lag out. It's not a lag out. That's just how Halo's playing it.
That's
wow.
really, I don't know what you were doing there, but hopefully it works out for you.
I'm pretty sure Halo Master will clarify in the chat later on, but for now, that is a unusual turn of events there in playstyle.
It is.
I don't think this is a good strategy to let your opponent get all the power-ups.
Especially having 2 infinite.
Yes, and now TARDIS can actually take a hit and still have infinite.
Unless he takes so much damage.
Oh,
that
now
it
TARDIS
goes
has
around.
3 infinites now, doesn't it?
In fact, sitting there and running the timeout isn't really going to do anything, especially when you both have full health, if that's his strategy, which I guess could work, but, you know, TARDIS could easily just, you know, blow up the blobs.
No, I don't think this is an edition of Twitch Plays Bomberman Act Zero.
Oh,
Oh, TARDIS has walked through,
Yeah, Halo is talking in-game, and I think there is something wrong right now. Halo did not take any damage just then.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
We might have a lag out.
What happens in the case of a lag out? Rematch? Or...
We'll have the rematch.
Well, he already has 1 point, so if he wins, so we're just going to call it there.
Well, it's weird because Halo
Because
Master...
he did get the 1 point Halo Master, and he's the one that's lagging at the moment.
Yeah, but we'll see what happens. At this rate, if Halo Master isn't able to do much, then, well, Halo Master might just be crushed in this next pass-through. Let's see what happens. Now,